There you go.
This is
Hey,
not a top occasion, right?
I'm sorry?
This is not a Tally's kind of occasion, right?
Not really, but you can if you want to.
You can if you
Talit.
want.
It depends how you use a talit. If you use a talit for special occasions, then you might want to, but you don't have to. Technically, a talit is just part of an everyday wear.
You're a handsome young man, Ariel.
If we were to get separate tour, we got a closet.
I thought you were older. You're still young.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
You sound old on the phone.
Thanks. We're only as old as we choose to be. We're as young as our minds are.
Only old people say that. You just sound like a wise elder on the phone. But you have a great head of hair.
I am no wise elder at all. Every single white hair I have is one white hair too early. Hey, I'll tell you how. I was just thinking. Since Reformed Jews have a Chanukah bush, all they're missing is their own version of Saint Nick. How about Saint Leibovich?
That's funny. But before we begin, I want to thank Adam Modisette and OC Media for hosting this tonight. It's wonderful. It's so clean. It smells great. Thank you, Natasha, my wife, for putting all together, making the lattes, and for appropriately ensuring that my children made it here and everything. Shmuel, thank you for coming. To my esteemed teacher and friend, Audio Dawid, thank you for being here and joining us for this online. Anybody else who might join online, I don't know. So, I've written a little bit of an operation or savior to this, but we've got 5 candles here. This first candle is the shamash. It's the servant candle. We light this first, and then we'll light all the rest of them. Which direction?
From left to right.
There we go, from left to right. Okay. And then we're going to say, we light the candles, we say the process. There we go. So we will just begin lighting the candles. And I have candlestick. There's these things that you put in there for candlestick holders, but the other rabbi forgot them. So,
is this your menorah?
Hanakia, yes.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, that.
Works.
Taking on the left candle. Madam, left candle.
It's done.
Say the bracha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehavik mashal Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani nisim la'avoteinu b'yamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. And the first blessing, blessed are you, Hashem, our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments. But the truth is, and Ariel will say this, it's technically not a commandment to light the candlestick lights. This is clear. Isn't that right, Ariel?
I'm sorry? What?
It's technically not a commandment to light the candlestick.
You choose to what extent you accept Judean Chazal as representing Hashem. That's all I'm going to say.
Alrighty. And then, blessed be you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who perform miracles for our ancestors in those days at this time.
Man.
Then we have the moral sword, which I didn't put on here, so I have a backup of it. I did one for the image. And you might not know this song, so just kind of follow along with me. If not, if you don't know it, just whatever. So the name of the song is Rock Pages, nothing to do with the Christian one. But it goes like. Right. Just a sharing of the story of Chanukah. Sit down for a second here. Is that well, with most Jewish feasts, they try to kill us. As Jews, they fail. Let's eat. A little bit more in depth is to say that over 2,000 years ago, there was a horrible person named Antiochus, and he thought that he was God, and he tried to force us to believe his religion. And if we didn't accept his religion, he tried to kill us. And he did kill us, 200,000 of us. But for a moment, we pushed him out of the land. Even the Greek army we pushed out, the Jews pushed out of the land. And that was amazing. Antiochus himself, we kicked him out. And we did. We had for a time, under the Maccabees, a time where we were circumcising every single male in the land, and we were returning to our God. He came through, they tried to kill us again. And he did kill 200,000 Jews. But there was a period of time, part of this is rabbinical, but I believe it's right. There was a period of time where they had only a small amount of oil in the temple. Judas Maccabeus, with his family, was hiding out in the temple, and only a little bit of oil. And I think they were Kohanim too. Is that right, Ariel? Were they Kohanim?
Excuse me, what? I'm just reviewing the song. So yes, what was your question?
Was Judas Maccabeus, was he a Cohen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
it has the name family, of which Yehuda known as.
So then what happens is, and by the way, just introducing everyone, Ariel is a former IDF soldier. He served our country, and he is a very Jewish friend. Anyway, so what happened is they only had a certain amount of oil, right? And it was not going to last. Maybe a night, if that. And the legend has that it lasted 8 nights. But the reason why we have the Hanukkah is because we respect the temple, the Beis Hamikdash, so much that we won't have another menorah that is like this. To light another menorah and to have it until the Beis Hamikdash is restored and the Mashiach has come, may he come quickly. Exactly. May he come right now. So the story is that the oil was also miraculous and that it lasted for 8 days. 8 days it lasted. So we have 9 candles. And we light one for 8 days, one on the 5th day. Okay. So Hanukkah, this holiday to begin with was the Feast of the Dedication. When the second temple was rebuilt, they had a feast of dedicating that second temple. And actually, they had an overwhelming revival of Judaism. The men of the Great Assembly, 120 elders, great prophets and teachers were preparing the hearts of Jews to enter back into the land even before they did. And this was a feast of the dedication. Hanukkah celebrates this miracle of light and the courage of the Maccabees and the perseverance of Jewish identity and faith. And that is it. Now, I forgot. Let's see. Okay. We can sing the song before eating. Chanukah, oh Chanukah, let's light the menorah. Let's have a Chanukah, that's a horror. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Drink to play with and like this and eat. And while we are singing, help me out here, I got the two. The candles are burning bright, one for each side. They shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each side, they shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Thanks to me, Chanukah. Now, if you would like, I don't blow the shofar. Would you like to try to blow it?
I want to.
Let's give him a hand. Well done. All right, that's just time for the latkes and dreidels, so we'll show you how to play the game. So the dreidels, again, is relatively simple. There is Neis Gadol Hayasham, so there's letters on here for noon. Gimel, Hey, or Haya, and Sham. In Israel, it's different. They have this says Neis Gadol Hayasham is a miracle happened there, but in Israel it's Neis Gadol Hayapo, or is it Pei? Is it Neis Gadol Hayapo or Pei?
Yeah, Po. We use the pay.
Po. Neis Gadol Hayapo.
Nes Gadol Hayasham, but coming back home to the land of Israel, we say Nes Gadol Hayapo. It was here.
These are like the original Bible.
These are, so basically you get a hay, you get half, right? And so there's a pot. Not like gambling, but it's a way for them to remember, remember the Hebrew life. But hay means you get half. Shin is like, oh, shin, you get nothing. And noon is, no, shin, you have to put one in. That's right. Noon, you get nothing. And gimel, you take it all. So, we can all, if you want to pull up a chair or something like that.
Here, what's it? Are we ready? Are we ready?
And we'll start with the pot. And we'll throw one into the pot. So, you guys want to gather around? After we'll grab a chair.
Right here, we got to pull up some for you.
Get them a little closer. We'll even let Ariel play.
Yeah.
So there's somebody will have to roll. These Ariel's right there. Ariel's on these. All right, so let's start with.
There you go.
Everybody gets one. There you go.
I want this one.
Okay.
Okay, grab one.
I'll take this one.
Okay, and I'm gonna get one for Ariel. Ariel will have to mail you the candy.
We're gonna keep it here for you, brother. When you get here, we'll have it waiting.
Expired.
Ariel, did you have anything you wanted to say to us about Chanukah?
I'm fine. Except
Okay.
I hope you can all learn the whole song. Let me see, how many stanzas are those?
You can
There's the
sing it
extra
for us if
stanza
you
at
like,
the very
Arno.
end. Hatov Zorua
Why don't
Kochecha.
you sing it for us? I've
I'm
got your
sorry?
volume all the way up. Go ahead and sing it for us.
If people don't, I was just imagining it, and I realized when people do not know the words or the meanings, eventually it gets boring. So it's better if people at least know it so they can connect with it on a spiritual level.
Not great.
For me, when I hear it, especially in the Sephardi version, it becomes alive to me as if
We'd
I'm
love
back
to
in
hear
the battle zone.
Love to hear Miles. You ever like it?
This might be more flat.
Did you hear me?
No, I mean I heard part of it. I said that you said that you were like you were missing something or something like that, or
I was imagining singing it, and I realized if people do not know the words or the meaning, and it sounds very repetitious, people will get bored. So that there's a
right.
true spiritual understanding and it is alive and not just abstract. People have to learn the words and learn the meanings and connect with it. Imagine you're in the combat zone, and then it becomes real, especially with the Sephardi version.
Okay, so Marosur means my refuge, my rock of salvation. It's a pleasure to sing your praises. Let our house of prayer be restored when you have prepared the slaughter, as we will celebrate with the song and psalm, the dedication of the altar, unsheath your holy arm and bring near the end of salvation. Claim vengeance of your servants and blood from the evil nation, for the hour has lengthened on us, and there is no end of days. Push back the red one in the shadow of Salmon, and raise for us the shepherd of seven. You can sing
Remember,
now.
the red one, that refers to Edom, Esav, by extension, the Roman Empire, and by further extension, Christianity. The seven shepherds, we have a tradition that refers to specifically, among others, the seven, as we also have the Ushpizin during Sukkot. Although there's a much more ancient tradition, which I have not fully researched yet, see the seven rishi in ancient Hinduism. Ancient.
First, we're going to start with a pot of three, and then we will start building on this. But one for each person. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I think that's it. She's sitting out. Oh, that was smart. Okay. All right. So when it starts, I'm going to do the first roll, and I got a pay, so I would technically get half. Don't worry, I'll add more in later. And then it goes to you, Shmuel.
Hello? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, he gets a Gimel. Shmuel, congratulations.
We gotta wait till the game's over.
All right, and when we sing it, we can sing the song. You got to remember it. We will roll for him. Do you want to roll for him?
Okay.
Nescador, Hayasha, Nescador, Nescador.
So, yo, is this the only
And he's got a
song you're
hey.
familiar with?
Is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah. but you can definitely tell us some more. I mean, that's the only one that I know of. Dreidel,
Well,
dreidel,
aside from
dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, dreidel I shall play. Sure, you're
I
up.
really have to send you links to other Chanukah songs that we have sent for centuries, or at least for the last 100 years, mainly in Hebrew.
I was saying,
Yimaleh Gvorot Hashem.
All righty, next. What was your name? Oh, Abigail. Sorry. Go ahead, Abigail. Neskadol, Haya Sham, Neskadol, Haya Sham, Neskadol, Haya Sham. Gimel! All right, I'm adding more to the pot now. What was your name? Liam? Liam, got it. Neskadol,
Hold on, just so I know who's who. This is Adam?
No. Opportunities.
Okay.
Go your drink.
Wait a moment. If this is Adam I'm seeing, where's Shmuel? Oh, there you are. Okay. Gotcha.
Chin, I'll put one in for him. Moshe, your
Adam,
role.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. You said I'm impressed. Moshe, if you will go. That is a gimbal. All right. I'll roll again. I got a noon. Next is you.
well, that one. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Next got do, higher Sean. Next got do, higher Sean. Next got do, higher Sean.
Anytime now. I'll stop spinning like that.
Hey, he gets half. Give him the bigger half.
Okay, spin it. Spin it. Good job. What is that?
No.
Woohoo!
Next got do, higher Sean. Next got do, higher Sean. Next got do, higher Sean. What'd she get, dude? Oh, you'll get next time. Don't get Party Cooper. Gotta go. Next got do, higher Sean. Next got do, higher Sean. Oh, sir, don't get jealous.
Here we go, bud. We're just spinning that. Let's have it.
Nice. That's
There you go.
That's what's next?
You having fun? Yeah. Straight old.
Make it all high
Yes,
chin.
we
You gotta
go.
spin it.
1, 2, 3.
And that is a noon.
That's a yo.
Mustang, spin your dreidel. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, we'll let Mario play.
That's a yo. I'm gonna be signing up because I just realized I have to call for family. I kind of postponed that long enough. I'm sorry.
Ariel.
Thanks again.
Did
You
say I
all
had to
take
go?
care. Be
All right,
well.
take care.
Chanukah
Bye, Samantha.
Sameach.